Boys, today is a very special day. Today we're dusting off some videos that quite frankly should have been erased and forgotten, but today are being dredged back up from the depths. Why? Because, quite frankly, I think some people need to see them. Yes, they suck. Yes, we will cringe. But I think it's important. Let me explain why. Listen, when I grew up, I always wanted to be able to sing. Yes. I'm not going to do it. Don't worry.
Thank you for sparing me.
But everyone in my family told me, look, don't bother. You're not good. You're not talented. And to be fair, it was true. So I never practiced until in college. I saw a video of this small-time artist, may have never heard of him, Ed Sheeran. Okay? And he showed the first time he had sang before, and the results shocked me.
I'm addicted
Oh.
to
Oh, dear God, no!
Yeah, that's right. And I know, most people laugh at this, but for me, it was a revelation, okay? The understanding that people don't just walk out of the womb doing the Michael Jackson hip thrust and singing like an angel, it actually really encouraged me. And ever since then, I've been sort of shameless about singing everywhere and practicing because I just realized that sucking and being bad is part of the process. They were all beginners at some point, and that's the real way to think about it. You aren't bad at something. You are a beginner. You are inexperienced. It is a growth versus fixed mindset. And so today I want to help contribute to that understanding because today we're going to be looking at arguably my only skill in life, which is making videos. And I'm going to show you where I started. Now, I'm not Ed Sheeran, and I know this isn't a late show, not doing Make-A-Wish yet, thankfully, but hopefully we can give you guys the same lesson, okay? You don't need to be Steven Spielberg to understand that we've gotten better. So I hope this is an uplifting message for you guys. Let me set the stage for you where we're at and where it all began. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the $10 million studio. I'm your host, Coffeezilla, and I haven't always been in the $10 million studio. Guys, when all this started, the dream, it all started in a small bedroom in College Station, Texas, guys. Going to school for chemical engineering. I hated it, okay? My big dream was not to do what I did in school, okay? And so in my head, guys, at the time, I was thinking, I'm going to go be a YouTuber, right? I'm going to go do what Fred, the YouTube star, did. So I, in college, started making YouTube videos, and here's the first one that I ever did. Let's watch and get ready to cringe. I know I will. Now, guys, I just want to note here that I did get a glass of wine for this because this is going to be tough. Already, I'm offended by the camera angle, okay? Yes, that is what we'd call a very artistic choice if we're being very charitable. There's me. I thought I was going to be a piano star. That's right. I'm a mediocre pianist on the best day. But I was sure that I was going to be entertaining the masses with my mad skills. So let's watch a little bit. Now, don't get excited. Not too many camera angles here. Can we get some volume here? That's it. It's not bad. I mean, listen, my point is not that it's bad. Honestly, we can play it as background music because I give you commentary for what I think for this. You can see me trying, okay? YouTube's a video platform, though. It's a personality platform. What am I doing? My face isn't on screen. My bird-like wrists, very skinny wrists, they're right there. I don't know what's going on. I feel like I'm getting vertigo watching the video. So we're just going to go ahead and move past this. Now, this was back in 2014, guys. It's taken me 7 years, okay? To go from this to this. Wait, I don't know if that's that impressive, actually. Maybe we should scrap this idea, guys. Not that impressive. No, I'm just kidding. Let's just move on. Now, let's fast forward a bit because I don't want to bore you guys. It's a lot of me just not understanding how stuff works. So this is me 3 years later, okay? Almost exactly 3 years later. Still trying the piano thing. Bold move, okay? Still looking like a young stud, okay? No beard yet. The gurus haven't ground me down into a pulp. Let's watch a little bit of this. So you can see my camera framing has improved. Piano playing's still okay, We're all right. We're not Oscar Peterson. But that's okay. I still not, by the way. Okay, so I'm doing some weird head gyrating. That's how you know that I'm in the mood, okay? The point is, what are we doing here? Okay, this isn't Spotify. This is YouTube. Who's this guy? Why should we care? I have no on-camera anything yet. Haven't figured it out, okay? At some point, I realize I'm not the greatest piano player in the world. So what do I really have to offer? It can't just be piano and that smoldering smirk, okay? There's got to be something else. So I make a shift. Now, this was big for me, okay? I'm going to walk you guys through, and I hope as you're watching, you are collectively going, oh my gosh, it took him 3 years to realize that he wasn't going to wow people with solo piano on YouTube when there's literally the greatest piano players in the world on YouTube. It took you 3 years to figure that out? Yes, it did. Okay, I hope that gives you some context. So now, okay, this is the video. Guys, this is me finally figuring it out. I think I just graduated college, actually, right here. I'm realizing the time is now. Okay, let's watch. Gosh, I look so young.
So there are a lot of big changes coming to this channel, and so let's get on with it. So firstly, I just graduated college, which is super cool because it frees me up a lot to do more things with the channel, and it's also super weird because my life is so...
Why is my voice so
high-pitched?
I'm not here to roast my... I'm sorry. Go ahead, Steven from the past. Keep going.
Sort of been planned out to this point. Now there's just open... Anyways, so my goal going forward with this channel is to see if I can make it financially viable to do YouTube full time. And that seems a little far off, you know, with there just being 188 of us.
188. Guys, it's been 3 years. You would have thought I would have hung up my hat at this point. 188 subscribers took me 3 years to do. Okay? Just context, okay? This was the start, basically, of the coffee break era. Now, some of you know this. This was when I realized that video essays, I might be good at that. Try it out. Try a little bit more of my writing, personality, what I was thinking about. Okay, this was a really good era for me. This is also when I started editing a lot more. I'll just kind of mute this as we go through. This was a video essay about Casey Neistat, how he took off on YouTube. Not a bad video. I rewatched it. I go, it kind of, editing's a little shoddy, but it stands up. It's fine. It's fine, right? One of the big secrets to video essays is you can quickly achieve high production value because a lot of the assets are just used from other people because you're just kind of using like some copyright law, fair use to transform content, right? So that was very helpful, and we entered a new age of YouTube. So we go ahead and switch to this like hybrid thing that I did for a while, set up this little set and did this for a while. This was when I basically investigated scientific fraud at this institution in Florida State. That was very interesting. Now we're getting much more to the modern era. You can see I've figured out a lot of things at this point. I got a little custom graphic there. That's very nice. I've got a little presence. I've even got some nice music here. Let's play a little bit of this.
Number 27th. A professor in criminology sent me an email about the single biggest scandal that the criminology field had ever seen. I looked into it, partly out of curiosity, partly courtesy, but what I found obsessed me for months. Alleged fraud, anonymous whistleblowers, university cover-ups. This investigation changed the way I think about science, not in the way we discover truth, but how we uncover lies. But before we get into that, let's back up. Our story begins with an anonymous email sent to several scientists who were co-authors on 5 papers within criminology, and someone decided to start asking questions.
So much more of the current style of Coffee Break, you can tell, or really Coffeezilla too, like these like investigations type things. You can see me kind of a little more catching my wind here. You can see some more development in the editing. Now we're introducing me on camera again. No longer are we just like faceless behind somebody else's video. We're starting to use our own assets. Around this time, I wanted to take it further. And, well, you know what? I don't actually think that's so important. At this point, sort of was finding my way. I don't think that I really care to like talk to people who are at this point. I feel like you can find your way. I want to talk to people who are here. I think this is actually the hard part, this gap between this and when you actually have people watching you. Like between this and the, I think I did like 80 videos before 100 subscribers or 100 videos before 100 subscribers. Like it's just long, just a lot of work for no results for a very long time. And I want to tell you guys that that's okay. Much like me singing and I suck, it's just years of sucking, basically. That's the way it is, unfortunately. Unless you're some savant, unless you're some genius, that's how it is. If you go back to Mr. Beast's first videos, it's the same thing, dude. I even went back and checked. I was like, what are his first videos like? They suck. They're terrible. I mean, he would tell you the same thing. It just takes you time to find your rhythm, to find what you want to be doing, to find your style. Like now, when people see my channel, they see this whole like monstrosity that we built, but they don't understand all the things that we had to do to get to it. So it might be discouraging for someone who starts out and they're making terrible videos and they look at us and they go, wow, like he's already got it figured out, whatever. No, dude, it took years to even realize I was on the wrong track, okay? Not even to get on the right track even. So at this point, it's been 7 years I've been on YouTube. I plan to do it for many more. I love YouTube. I love creating videos. And I feel like I've really kind of found my voice, found my style. But this message is for those people out there who have not. I know we talk about scams. It's nothing about scams. This is literally about paying the favor forward for some of you guys out there who may think to yourself, oh, I can't do that. I'm not talented. I'm not good at it, guys. I'm not this, I'm not that. Like, I don't know how to say more clearly that if you feel like you don't know what you're doing, if you feel like you're bad at something, if you feel like you're a beginner, that's perfectly normal. That's exactly where you're supposed to be. And if you really want to do something, if you just stick with it, if you just push through, it will eventually pay off for you. So I wanted to send this positive message out there. We don't talk about this a lot. We talk about a lot of scams, but guys, there are some underlying messages that I also want to push about, things like this, creating stuff, doing videos online. So I hope this message was positive for you guys. I hope you enjoyed realizing that I spent years being bad at things. I don't know if that helps. Anyways, I guess I don't really have it into this video. So if you enjoyed watching, pump the stock as always. Thanks a bunch. See ya.
Damn, okay. Getting by and I ain't got no bands, okay. Try your best but you won't understand, okay. You can't relate. This part of the story, then she pan away. I don't got a penny in my debit card. I swear if I want it, then I'ma get it. It's like, but things would be different if I was ballin'.